So, the lie of perfect sleep. That's what we're going to talk about today. The lie of perfect sleep. So, if you're looking to improve your sleep quality and you've tried a lot, then I hope you've watched the last couple of the last couple of episodes of this series. Today is the last step. We're talking about sleep mastery. And one big topic is, and that's why it's called the lie of perfect sleep. There is no such thing as perfect sleep, right? We work on improving our sleep quality, but the truth is, and especially if you're improving your sleep quality, you're working on improving your sleep quality. The matter of the fact and the truth is that we need to constantly improve what we're doing. So when we're talking about mastery, and that's what we're going to dive in today. And by the way, it's step 9 out of the Sleeptrust sleep map. So if you don't have the Sleeptrust sleep map, it's the 9 steps that I use in all of my coachings to guide people improving their sleep quality from where they are right now, typically bad sleep, back to superb high quality sleep. So it's 9 steps. You do them in a sequence. And this is step 9, what we're talking about here today. So besides of the fact that we need to know how good sleep looks for us and what we need to do, like that's a no-brainer, right? What are the things we need to do to improve our sleep? There are also things like, how do we create a habit? We're talking about change, step 7, right? Step 8, how we do we bring this into rituals that serve us, that run on autopilot at some point? And today, mastery is what do we need to do, or what can we do? We don't need to do it. What can we do to continuously improve? Because this is a process. If you're looking to improve your sleep quality, it's not like you're here and you're moving up there like this and this is your good sleep, but we're always moving in waves. Like, look at the stock market. Look at anything in nature, like it's in waves. 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards, right? That's typically how we move. Sometimes we're able to move 3, 4, 5 steps upwards right away and just move back half a step. And sometimes we move 1 step forward and move 2 backwards first. But we need to keep on moving to the right direction towards our sleep goal, our good sleep quality. So when we're talking about mastery, then talk about the frame that will ensure that you and I, that we're constantly improving what we're doing. And the way to do so is to ask ourselves 3 simple questions. So let me see if I can get the iPad for you and for me that I can show you this. Um, the first question that we need to ask ourselves is, what went well, right? What went well? Like, I'm doing things, I'm trying to improve my sleep quality, the hours of sleep. Maybe I want to reduce interruptions. Maybe I just want to raise my sleep quality. So I'm doing certain things, right? That can be avoiding using the mobile, sticking to a regular sleep schedule, um, having hot showers. There's a lot of options, like trillions of options. And it's important that we figure out the idiosyncratic things that work for us, right? So, but now we're doing them and we want to know what's working well, what has worked well for us. Then answer that question. Take your time once a week. That's what I suggest that you do. Once a week, you step back and just answer that question. What went well? Number 2, now that we know what worked well, what didn't work that well? Like, did I try to avoid using my mobile in my bed? Simple stuff like that. It's the same concept for any other thing you pick. And maybe I wasn't able to do that. Like, I fell back into a bad habit, right? I fell back into my bad, like old behavior. Let's not even value it. I fell back into my old behavior and I wanted to change it to a new one and it didn't really work out. Or did I miss out on measuring what I'm doing? Like, if we don't measure what we do, we can't manage what we don't measure, right? If we stop and fail to measure what we're doing, we're going to have a hard time to get the entire picture. So is that a thing? Like, is that a thing that went bad? for you, me, whatever. Like think about what didn't work out, and we all know what doesn't work out for us, like when it doesn't work out. But it's really worth sitting down and thinking about it and coming to the conclusion, because that's going to lead to the last question and the most powerful one as a result of the first two thought processes. And this is, what do I want to improve? What do I want to improve? Right? So, where's my pen? Pen is gone. Here it is. I'm going to do one of my ugly scribbles here for you. Number one, what worked? Question mark. So this is like, this is the happy stuff, right? Oops. This is the happy stuff. What worked? Yeah, that's like you. Move on. Number two is what didn't work. Oops. Sorry, getting confused with the colors. What didn't work? And conclusion, like this is like a light bulb or something. My God. I hope you like my light bulb. What, but this is the master question, what can I, will I improve? It's not what can I improve, what will I improve? That's a promise we should give to ourselves. We really want to light up this bulb. My God, it's really a ugly version of a bulb, but you get the concept, right? So what worked well? We're going to celebrate ourselves. Very important to acknowledge, appreciate that we put in the effort. Things are working. Measure what you're doing. Step two, stay accountable to yourself, maybe to an accountability partner, and have that clear picture. By the way, if you haven't done that so far, you can download the PTS scorecard. It's free. Visit sleeptrust.eu. You will find it there, and you can, it's the basic stuff that you can and want to measure. And by looking at this once a week, you're going to have an overview of what is working. And there's room to put in your individual stuff. It's the blue part here. So you can decide what you want to bring into your life to improve your sleep quality. And this is going to help you to answer question number two too. What's not working? Like, if the numbers here, you're going to plot down your sleep quality, your well-being, and there's a little video that goes along that will help you to use this card to fill in the information that suits your needs, your personal needs. And number three, what's important now? And these questions, they're on the flip side of this card. So here you measure, and once a week you sit down, say what's good, like thumbs up, right? What's good, what's not so good, and what will I improve? What will I improve? And that's the basic key secret to mastering your sleep quality. And not only sleep quality, you can master any aspect of your life using this simple system. And this is not an invention by me, Michael, but rather by many, many smart people out there that use this or a very similar system to improve their life quality. So master your sleep quality. Mastering that means doing this simple reflection exercise once a week. And if you want to do this successfully, efficient, effective, and you can throw in all of the buzzwords that you know from business or your private life, then you want to run through all of the other 8 steps of the Sleeptrust Sleep Map. So download the Sleeptrust Sleep Map. It goes along with a little video where I walk you through all of the steps. And it's very important, because only if you have these steps in place, you will be able to set up this mastery step in a way that it's really, really good for you. And good news here, like you don't have to, if you think, my God, like Michael, 9 steps, I just want to sleep better. I get that, but you don't have to do the work for all of the 9 steps, because all of you have a lot of these things already in place. Like it's always a thing that I'm like sometimes a little bit shocked, sometimes sad, sometimes I'm surprised. And sometimes I just think, my God, just download the sleep map. Like in this moment, download this sleep map, because you all have parts and bits of pieces of this in place. And it's up to you to figure out where you need to invest just a little bit of work to make all of the other things successful. when it comes to your sleep quality. So check out the Sleeptrust sleep map. It's going to show you exactly where you're ready. Like, you just check off the step, check it off of the box. When you're done, you're gonna know exactly after the video. And if you can't check off the box, you know exactly where you need to put in a little bit of work. And good news, like for all of the steps, you'll find little videos like this on YouTube. There's also a workshop that you can download at sleeptrust.eu, or rather buy, but it's very affordable. I think it's $97, where I'm going to walk you through all of these 9 steps personally. And yeah, if you're not sure where to start, you can also book a quick 15-minute call with me, and I'm happy to help you out. Like 15 minutes, more than enough. I'm going to figure out a little bit more about your personal situation. And as you can imagine, I'm quite in the routine of having these calls and figuring out where you should focus on. My promise for you, you will leave with clarity. You will leave with the clarity that you need to know where you really want to focus on right now. So other than that, I hope that you will bring these 3 steps to life, right? It's very simple, yet powerful, effective, not always easy to do. You need to sit down once a week and ask yourself what works well or worked well that last week, what didn't work that good as I intended to have it working for me, and what will I improve in the next 7 days of my life. And with that, I'll leave you wishing you a superb sleep. And don't forget to download the Sleeptrust sleep map. I'm going to drop the link underneath